Ever felt tongue-tied in a conversation or found yourself struggling to connect with others? You're not alone. It's a challenge most of us face at some point, whether it's at a social event, a business meeting, or even a casual chat with a friend. The pressure to communicate effectively can sometimes leave us doubting ourselves. But what if I told you there's an ancient philosophy that can help you approach every conversation with calm, confidence, and clarity? It's a Friday evening and you find yourself at a lively party, drink in hand, scanning the room. There are groups of people chatting, laughing, connecting, but you're rooted in place, overthinking your next move. What if I say something stupid? What if they think I'm boring? You adjust your posture, take a breath, and consider approaching someone, but the hesitation is overwhelming. Moments like these aren't rare. In fact, they're part of the human experience. Social interactions, something that seems so simple, often come with a wave of self-doubt, a fear of judgment, and a gnawing question, am I good enough? We live in a world that thrives on connection, at work, in friendships, and even in chance encounters. How we communicate shapes our relationships and opportunities. But talking to others, truly connecting, can feel like a tightrope walk. There's a delicate balance between saying too little and oversharing, between listening and speaking, between fear and confidence. This is where the timeless wisdom of Stoicism comes in. The Stoics, ancient philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, taught us how to master ourselves in the face of life's challenges. And while they may not have been giving TED Talks or attending networking events, their principles are surprisingly relevant to modern conversations. The Stoics believed that clarity, purpose, and composure weren't just traits. They were skills we could cultivate. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 Stoic techniques that can transform the way you talk to anyone, from strangers to lifelong friends. These techniques are not fake or magic tricks. They're tools for genuine connection. Are you ready to take that first step? Before we begin, please subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing videos like this. Let's get started. Say more with fewer words. We often think confidence is about saying more, filling silences, explaining every detail, and keeping the conversation alive. But true confidence lies in intention. Speaking with clarity and brevity not only makes you more impactful, but also more memorable. Marcus Aurelius captured this perfectly when he wrote, "Let your words be few but well chosen." The pressure to over-explain often comes from fear. Fear of being misunderstood, judged, or even ignored. But when we ramble, we risk burying the essence of what we truly want to say. Confidence means trusting that your message, in its simplest form, will resonate with everyone. Let's say you're pitching an idea in a team meeting. You begin with, "So I've been working on this concept for a while now, and I think it could be really effective because it saves time, improves our workflow, and adds value to the customer experience. But there's also the factor of how we'll implement it, which I'll explain later." By the time you finish, half the room is distracted and your key point has been lost. Now, imagine starting with, "This project can save 25% of our time while enhancing customer satisfaction. Here's how we can implement it." That's it. Direct and impactful. You've given your audience a reason to pay attention and open the door for meaningful dialogue. This approach reflects the Stoic value of intentionality. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to avoid unnecessary actions. Words, just like actions, should serve a purpose. When you strip away the noise and focus on the core message, you show that you respect both your listeners' time and your own confidence. The next time you speak, pause and ask yourself, what is the one thing I want them to remember? Practice condensing your thoughts into a single impactful sentence. Over time, This habit will sharpen not just your communication, but your sense of self-assurance. Dating more with just a few words is a reflection of your inner confidence rooted in Stoic wisdom. Let go of the idea that you have to win. For many of us, conversations feel like a subtle tug-of-war. The urge to prove a point, correct someone, or emerge as the winner can take over without us even realizing it. The first thing you have to come to terms with is that conversations are not battles. They're bridges, opportunities to connect, learn, and exchange ideas. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminds us of a powerful truth. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The same applies to conversations. You can't control the opinions or reactions of others, but you can control your attitude. The moment you let go of the need to win, the tension melts away, and confidence takes its place. Take a moment to think about it. How often do arguments or debates spiral out of control because both people are focused on being right? Whether it's a heated disagreement with a friend or a discussion at work, the instinct to defend your stance can block the possibility of genuine connection. Winning may feel gratifying in the moment, but it often comes at the cost of trust and understanding. Let's take, for example, that you're having a disagreement with a close friend about plans for the weekend. They want to go hiking. You prefer a more relaxed day indoors. As the discussion drags on, you find yourself interrupting, insisting, but you're not even thinking about how tired I've been lately. Before long, the conversation escalates, leaving both of you frustrated. Now, consider a Stoic approach. Instead of interrupting, you pause. You listen fully to their point of view. You acknowledge their perspective by saying, "I can see how much you've been looking forward to hiking. It's important to you, and I get that." When it's your turn, you calmly share, "I've been feeling pretty drained lately, and I think I'd enjoy something quieter this time." This shift in tone transforms the interaction. By focusing on understanding over asserting control, you create space for a solution that respects both of your needs, perhaps splitting the day between a short hike and some downtime. Letting go of the need to win embodies one of Stoicism's core teachings, the dichotomy of control. You can't dictate how others respond, but you can control your own words and actions. Epictetus' wisdom reminds us that true strength comes not from dominating a conversation, but from approaching it with patience and clarity. The next time you feel the urge to win a discussion, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what's my goal here? Am I trying to connect, or am I trying to control? Confidence isn't about always being right. It's about remaining calm, composed, and open-minded. When you prioritize understanding over victory, you unlock the ability to navigate conversations with grace and wisdom, leaving everyone involved feeling heard and valued. Stop thinking about yourself. It's easy to get trapped in your own head during conversations. You replay every word you've just said, second-guess your tone, or wonder if the other person is judging you. But the crazy thing is that the more you fixate on yourself, the harder it becomes to connect with others. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not external events." This Stoic wisdom is a powerful reminder that confidence isn't about controlling how others perceive you. It's about managing your thoughts and shifting your focus outward. When you stop obsessing over yourself and start genuinely engaging with the person in front of you, you create space for meaningful connection. Try to remember a situation where you felt awkward in a conversation. Maybe you were meeting someone new, and instead of paying attention to what they were saying, you were caught in a loop of self-criticism. Did that sound stupid? Am I coming off as boring? This inward focus not only heightens anxiety, but also causes you to miss opportunities to connect. This struggle is universal because we all want to be liked, respected, and understood. But Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our effort to listen, our curiosity, and our presence in the moment. Imagine you're in a job interview, nervous and hyper-aware of how you're coming across. As the interviewer asks questions, you start overthinking every response. Did I say that right? Do they think I'm capable? Should I have phrased that differently? The more you worry, the less focused you become, stumbling through answers and failing to engage. Now let's take that instead. You applied a Stoic approach. You remind yourself, I can't control their perception, but I can control my presence. Instead of overanalyzing, you direct your attention to the interviewer. You listen to their questions with genuine interest, respond thoughtfully, and ask insightful questions about the role and company. Suddenly, the conversation flows naturally. You're no longer trying to perform. You're connecting. This shift in focus doesn't just calm your nerves. It also makes you more memorable. Confidence isn't about perfection. It's about being fully present and showing sincere curiosity about the other person. By stopping the spiral of self-consciousness, you embrace one of Stoicism's most profound lessons, the power of attention. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind. When you choose to focus on the conversation rather than your insecurities, you step into your power, showing confidence without forcing it. Whenever you catch yourself overthinking in a conversation, try this. Pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what is this person really saying? How can I engage with their message? Confidence grows when you realize that conversations aren't a performance. They're an opportunity to connect, to listen, and to understand. And when you approach them with that mindset, you'll find that the best way to be memorable is to be present. Know what to say and take your time. There's no denying that staying silent in today's fast-paced world often feels uncomfortable. We are always in a rush to fill any gaps in conversation, even if it means speaking without fully thinking things through. But here's the thing. True confidence lies in your ability to pause, gather your thoughts, and respond with intention. The Stoics, known for their clarity and composure, understood the importance of taking your time. Seneca, in particular, taught us the power of embracing calm and avoiding hasty decisions. He once wrote, "It is quality, not speed, that matters." This wisdom applies not only to our actions, but also to the way we communicate. Speaking isn't a race. It's an opportunity to reflect and connect meaningfully with those around us. We've all experienced that moment when we feel the pressure to speak up immediately. Whether you're in a meeting, having a debate, or even chatting with friends, there's an unspoken urgency to respond quickly. It often feels like silence is a sign of weakness or indecision. So, what happens? We speak without thinking, blurting out a response that's either incomplete or misunderstood. Let's imagine that you're in a meeting with your boss and colleagues, and they ask for your opinion on an important topic. You feel the weight of their gaze on you, and instead of taking a moment to gather your thoughts, you rush to fill the silence with a quick answer. Your words may come out disjointed, leaving others confused, and you feeling a bit embarrassed. But what if, instead of panicking, you took a deep breath? What if you embraced that silence for just a moment, giving yourself the space to think clearly? The first thing you'll notice is that you speak clearly and confidently, offering a well-formed answer that adds value to the discussion. It's simple, but that pause, however brief, helps ensure that what you say is thoughtful, relevant, and impactful. This Stoic approach, taking time to reflect before responding, can transform your conversations. But in the absence of this technique, you'll find that it's increasingly difficult to think clearly. You rush to give an answer, stumbling over your words, and accidentally make the situation more confusing. While staying silent might be a tad bit uncomfortable today, it is a powerful tool. By slowing down and pausing to think, you can provide more meaningful, intentional responses. As Seneca reminds us, true wisdom comes not from speed, but from careful, deliberate action. The next time you feel the pressure to speak immediately, embrace the silence. Use it to compose your thoughts. And when you speak, let your words carry weight. It's in those pauses that your confidence will grow and your presence will be felt even more deeply in the conversation. Match your tone and body language to the situation. When it comes to communication, words are only part of the equation. In fact, the tone you use and the way you carry yourself, your body language, can be just as impactful, if not more so, than the message itself. As the Stoics would say, we should live in harmony with nature, meaning we must adapt ourselves to the situation and the environment we find ourselves in, ensuring that every element of our communication aligns with the context. Most of us are culprits of speaking in a way that doesn't quite match the environment. Maybe it's cracking a joke during a serious conversation or speaking too casually when discussing something important. The result? A disconnect. Even if your words are spot on, if your body language or tone is misaligned with the situation, the message gets lost. For example, imagine you're in a job interview, an important opportunity to make a lasting impression. You sit down with the interviewer and, in your excitement or nerves, begin speaking in a tone that's too relaxed or, even worse, over-familiar. Your body language is open, maybe too open, and lacks the seriousness the situation demands. No matter how capable you are for the role, your tone and gestures could make you appear unprepared or less professional. There's a hidden key to enhancing your communication that many overlook: matching your tone and body language to the environment. When you align both, you drastically improve the impact of your message. For example, imagine speaking in a casual tone during a formal meeting with relaxed body language. This might make you seem disengaged or uninterested, even if your words are on point. On the other hand, if you adjust your tone to be more measured while maintaining an open and engaged posture, you immediately convey professionalism and focus. This small shift in how you present yourself amplifies the confidence behind your words and makes your message far more impactful. This shift isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about adapting to the situation while staying true to your values. You don't need to change your personality. You simply need to tune into the moment and adjust your energy accordingly. Confidence isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it and how you carry yourself. When your words, tone, and body language align, your message becomes powerful and your presence is undeniable. Like a Stoic, you embrace the present moment and adapt to it, ensuring that every part of your communication is in harmony with the situation. If you ever find yourself in a conversation, whether formal or informal, take a moment to observe the environment. Adjust your tone, posture, and gestures to match the context. This holistic approach will help you communicate with clarity, confidence, and authority, no matter the situation. As we reflect on the 5 Stoic techniques for confident communication, it's clear that they all share one essential principle: intention. Each technique, rooted in Stoic philosophy, encourages us to act with purpose and mindfulness. From speaking with brevity, choosing our words carefully as Marcus Aurelius advised, to letting go of the need to win, embracing harmony instead of dominance, Stoic wisdom offers timeless guidance for living and communicating with confidence. Through shifting our focus away from ourselves as we learn to listen with empathy and respond with presence, to taking our time, pausing before we speak to ensure our words carry weight. Each of these habits takes patience. They don't form overnight, and there's no need to expect perfection. What's important is progress. Every conversation, no matter how small, is an opportunity to practice, grow, and embody Stoic principles in action. Confidence is a journey, not a destination. The Stoic path isn't about being perfect in every moment. It's about making incremental progress, focusing on what we can control: our words, our mindset, and our actions. Every time you put these techniques into practice, whether in casual chats or high-stakes conversations, you are getting closer to mastering the art of confident communication. So, embrace the journey, knowing that each conversation is a chance to grow in clarity, connection, and composure. Remember, as you go about your day, approach every interaction as an opportunity to apply these Stoic lessons. Keep practicing, and you'll soon notice how much more confident and composed you become in every conversation. If you found this video helpful and want more insights on how Stoic wisdom can transform your life, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got a lot more coming your way to help you navigate life with clarity and confidence. Drop a comment below and let us know which of these techniques you're most excited to try out.